What's going on, Silverback Nation? It's Thursday, December 28th, and you are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. We're the fastest growing sports betting community in the Western Hemisphere. We've been driving people into a different tax bracket since March of 2023, and we're just getting started. We have big plans for the new year. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It's good for us, and it's good for you. So we swept last night, and everybody know that black cherries is for sweeping, baby. Got the black cherry on standby. Got a whole fridge. We're going to need a lot of it. Devin Mitchell voided. Julius Randle got in for us. And Giannis got in for us. So for the season now, we're 32 games above 500. 107 wins. 75 defeats. We're up 7.02 units. I've got 4 picks I love today. Let's hit it. Pick number 1. Pistons and Celtics. Yes, we're going to bet on that game. And there's a bet. When you look through all the lines and all the probabilities, you sometimes find things and that seem like gold. And this is one of those. Jalen Duren of the Pistons has played only 15 games this season. In those 15 games, he's had a double-double in 12 of them. That's 80%. Jalen Duren's double-double line right now is plus 155. Massive plus money. Excuse me, to record a double-double. If I told you that if you put $100 on the table and you have an 80% chance of taking $255 back at the end of the night, you would do that. We have to do it right here. Jalen Duren, Pistons, double-double for wicked plus money odds. Pick number 2. We go to the Warriors and Heat, and we're going with Brandon Podziemski of the Warriors over 16.5 points plus rebounds. Now, you might say, who's Brandon Podziemski? If you watch a Warriors game and you say, who the hell's that guy? That's Brandon Podziemski, the guy with the floppy hair, the rookie. He's one of the best rookies this season, and he's flying under the radar of people who don't follow the Golden State Warriors. He's averaging 18.1 points plus rebounds his last 10 games, and he's got very secure minutes. He's in the starting lineup, and he's playing close to 30 minutes a game. Steve Kerr really trusts this kid. He's a really smart player, probably maybe the smartest player of all the rookies. He hustles. His hustle numbers are through the roof. And you might be tempted here when you look at him, when you do your own research. If you do, you might be tempted to take his points, rebounds, and assists. I'd advise against that. His points... his PRA line is over 20.5 right now on FanDuel and DraftKings, and I think on most books. But his assist ceiling isn't that high. He's consistently getting 5, 4, 6 assists, whereas his rebound ceiling, sometimes he's getting 10, 11. He's been close to, he's had a bunch of double-doubles. So the value you get from adding his points lines of 10.5, the value you get from adding the rebounds far exceeds the PRA line, and I don't trust just the points line alone, although I do think it might hit. But Podziemski, no Jimmy Butler today to defend him. He crashes the boards. He's a fantastic shooter when he gets those opportunities. I know Clay and Steph take a lot of those threes, but when he gets the opportunities, he's knocking those down too. I think Podziemski is an absolute lock today, over 16.5 points and rebounds against the Heat. Pick number 3, we go to the Grizzlies and the Nuggets. And no, we're not taking Ja Morant yet. 27.5 is a very high line. I know a lot of people like that today. But he's questionable with an illness, and he might play. But I have a saying, it's never a bet on a sick horse or a wounded horse, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're looking at Jamal Murray. Here's Rico. Jamal Murray of the Nuggets. It's an alternate points line. I like him over 22.5 points. You can find that in the alternate line on both the DraftKings and the FanDuel books. Since he's come back from his injury, averaging 25 points a game. Back to his old tricks, a lot of shots. Shot attempts in his last 5 games of 14, 22, 19, 19, 18. I'll take Jamal Murray. It's kind of a high line of 24.5. I don't love it there, but I do love it. I think he's going to end right around 23, 24, 25 points today. I like him over 22.5. Lay a little bit of juice. You don't have to lay too much. Jamal Murray. Last pick of the day, we go to the Lake Show and the Hornets. And why I like this bet is the Hornets are a banged-up bunch. Brandon Miller's a game-time decision, and Gordon Hayward is definitely ruled out. That leaves a lot of shots for Miles Bridges and for Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier's line's a little bit higher. Those two trade back and forth. as to who's going to be the guy that day. I think they're both going to end up in the 20s, but when that happens, I look to the lower line because you never know who's going to get more shots and more points of the two studs. So we're taking Miles Bridges. We're bringing him down just a touch. His line's 20.5, 21.5 in some books. We like him 20-plus points. He's averaging 20 over his last 10 and averaging 18 shot attempts a game over his last 10 games. Miles Bridges in the late game against the Lake Show, 20-plus points. I got a feeling we're going to have a great day today, Silverback Nation. If you want me to customize a parlay for you, especially if you're on DraftKings, I've got a parlay that I put together on DraftKings that I'm absolutely in love with today. I also have a same-game parlay for the Trailblazers and Spurs game, a three-legger that I absolutely love. If you want me to send that to you or you want me to cook up something customized for you, email me, silverbackbettingandconsulting@gmail.com. Get it to me by 6 o'clock Eastern time. I'll have it to you by 6:30 Eastern time tonight. I wish I could hit every parlay for every customer, but I did hit a really big one last night for someone. Let's take a look at that winning ticket. So it was a good night for him. And like I said, if you want me to customize a parlay for you or send you my same game parlay Blazers Spurs, or you want me to send you the other one I have cooked up for DraftKings, I could do that. The way it works is I get 10% kickback if and only if it hits. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. And I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.